To give you a little backstory, when I was a kid, I think only two of my teeth ever fell out on their own. The rest of them I had to get yanked out by the dentist. So I do not have pleasant experiences with the dentist. I would go to the dentist and this guy would try to make small talk with me, ask how school is in sports. He does that with everyone. Yeah, I understand that. But then he starts ripping out my teeth one by one, acting all happy, and then just sticks a needle into my gums. It's just so annoying. Now, this is where my fear of needles in general comes in, whether I'm at the doctor or a dentist. It all started with the dentist because I've had so many needles in my gums, I've lost count. If you've ever had your teeth pulled out, you would know they stick a big needle into your gums and numb you. I think it's called Novocaine. Now, you're probably thinking I'm overreacting. It's just a needle. It can't be that bad. And if I didn't have to get every single one of my teeth ripped out, yeah, I would agree with you. But it seemed like every other month or sooner than that, I would be getting stabbed with another needle and another tooth yanked out of my skull. I know some of you out there are thinking that I'm a baby and needles aren't that bad, but I was 10 years old around that age when I was getting my teeth yanked out. I wasn't 18 like a grown ass man. I was 10 years old getting my teeth ripped out of me and having a big needle stuck into my gums. Obviously, I'm gonna cry and complain. So whenever he would put the needle in my gums, right before it, I would try my best to hold myself together and do the small talk with him. But the second that needle touched my gums, the people in the waiting room probably thought I was being killed. Since I was screaming and crying to the point where they had to hold me down to the chair sometimes. If I was just getting a cleaning, it's fine, obviously. They're just x-raying my teeth, cleaning me out. That's fine, I understand. But I was still sensitive when they scraped my gums during a cleaning. It wasn't as bad as the needle, obviously. It was nowhere near as bad. Sometimes the dentist would try to ask me questions while he has 12 sets of tools in my mouth. He would say, "Well, how was school today, kiddo?" And my response would be, what does he expect me to say? And he would go, mm-hmm. And I'm like, I don't understand what he expects me to say. He knows what he's doing. He knows he's doing fixing my teeth and I can't respond. I never really understood why they bothered to ask questions while they're literally working on your teeth. I understand you don't want it to just be dead silence, but ask it before and after or something. I'm not trying to speak while you're literally scraping my gums apart, you know? Now, whenever I had to get my teeth pulled out, my parents would bribe me with gifts and toys because of how much pain I was going through. And because it wasn't one or two teeth that I had to get pulled, and it was all of them, they just bought me gifts afterwards. So I was living luxuriously. When they bought me that Lego Batman set, oh, it was amazing. And right after the Novocaine wears off, you are in so much pain. I remember sitting on the couch and that stuff wore off and then I was dying. I had to put 3 ice packs in my mouth and it was terrible. It was really bad. It wears off. It's almost like they purposefully make the dosage 30 minutes after you get home so you don't start complaining in the office. And then you're just your parents' problem, screaming and complaining at them. So that was not the most pleasant experience, but the only good news is I've only ever had one cavity throughout my whole life. And I think it was about a year ago when I was 17. So I think that's the first needle I've had since I had to get my last tooth ripped out, I believe, 5 years ago. Now, when they had to get my cavity out, they did put a needle in my gums again or whatever, but it wasn't that bad as I remember. I don't think it was it might have been Novocaine, but it wasn't that bad, to be honest. I wasn't screaming or crying, obviously. I'm 18. I was just kind of holding it in. I was ugh. You could see the stress in my face. And one of the nurses even asked, are you okay? And I'm yeah. I'm just let me be in pain. It's in peace, you know? I understand you're worried for me, but you can't tell me to stop. I don't expect, what do you expect me to do? When you're stabbing me in the needle with the gum, it's not that bad. Okay, then why don't I stab you with the needle? In your gums? Come on. You can't say that, man. I kind of just wanted to talk about the dentist since yesterday I had my first appointment with the dentist since I think a year. And it went well. No needles, no pain, because it was a big relief when the dentist told me that I was all clear after looking at my teeth. I was so happy. I was okay, no cavities, nothing. And then she said it, and I was yes. I did have to get braces when I was in middle school, and the experience with braces wasn't too bad, I don't believe, but there did have its annoying parts. I feel like with the braces, when you had to get them tightened, it was horrendous. It hurt so much. I think everyone knows how painful that is, and at one point, I think I had to literally get rubber bands for the braces, which, if you've ever had them, you know it's hell because you have to take them like on and off whenever you want to eat, and it's like a whole issue. And it's just like, ugh, I hated those. The braces were definitely a good decision because if I look at a picture back to when I had like a face full of braces, my face structure completely changed from then to now. Back then, I think I looked like a fucking mole rat, and now I look like a normal human. Yeah, for the most part, at least. Also, another bullshit thing that orthodontist told me was when my braces got off, they said I'd have to wear a retainer for the rest of my life. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not doing that. It's been about 2 or 3 years now since I've gotten my braces off, maybe four, and I haven't worn my retainer. And guess what? My teeth are not like destroyed. I don't know. Like they were like, it's gonna revert back. Yeah, maybe it's going to shift a little bit. But they were like acting like if I didn't wear it, the braces were pointless and it was just going to shift them all the way back. That did not happen. So I don't know what they're talking about. Maybe it's just me. Maybe this is, don't take my advice, my word for this, because maybe it's just me. But I had no issues with not wearing my retainer. To be honest, I'm not wearing a retainer for the rest of my life. Like I'm not doing that. And it's not like every day. It's before you sleep is what he said. Like when I sleep, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm just not doing that. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I just kind of felt like sharing a dentist story since I had the dentist yesterday and I went to them. But yeah, see ya.